What's up, YouTube? I will be reviewing a pair of goggles. These are OTGs, over the glasses. These are ballistic rated goggles. They are made by a company known as, honestly, I forgot, Edge Eyewear. Edge Eyewear. Now, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on this. I've had these for, I think, almost a month. Let me show you how they work. The goggles that fit over the glasses. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Now, I've used these for a while and they've held up pretty good. There's like slight scuff right here, not too much damage. You can still see through them. Now, using them, I've experienced a couple issues and a couple things that couple preferences. Now, I have this other cheaper pair of goggles right here. This is by One Tigress. Now, One Tigress makes them like a lot of other companies do, and that is, well, let me just show you. These are goggles, right? Sometimes you're wearing your goggles, you want to take them off, put them on your head. You might have a helmet. When you typically have a helmet, you have one of these connected to your goggles. It's a little piece of cloth that you are able to almost sheath it in. If I can do that, it's a bit difficult. Anyways, for example, now the goggles are completely covered. That is an issue that I have had with this, is that when I'm using them, when I place them on my head or somewhere else, they get quite dirty. They get quite dirty, especially in dusty environments. They've gotten quite dirty. It keeps a pretty good seal. What I will also say about that is obviously it has holes meant for breathability. And at first I thought they were getting foggy. They were not getting foggy, it was just the dust. The dust was getting inside. After constant use, dust was getting inside. So that was an issue. I would say it depends on the environment. If it's dusty, I mean, what do you expect? It's gonna happen. You can still see through them, just not clearly as much, especially during the evening when I'm most active. Now, for the price, I'd say it's absolutely worth it because, like I said, these are ballistic rated. Got these for $15 off Amazon. Originally $70, but I guess something happened, so the prices dropped. Like I said, the one thing that a couple of things that I would change on this is what I do love is that it actually fits over my goggles, like without a problem. Boom, take it off without a problem. These ones, on the other hand, when I got these were also rated OTGs over the glasses, and they sucked. They sucked so much that I had to cut the plastic here. If you can see, plastic had to be cut right here in this section so my glasses could fit through. Now, what I do like about these, like I said, is that it has this little cover right here. The not ESS, my bad. The Edge Eyewear, these are Edge Eyewear Super 64s, OTGs. What they could fix, honestly, I'd say is absolutely, like, make it, even if they had done this to begin with, make it like allow you to take this off, but it's sewn on completely. Like, you can't take it off at all. There's no way to take this off without possibly damaging the product. Obviously, you wouldn't want to damage the plastic. Because of that, you can't really take this off without cutting it and sewing it back together, which I don't think anybody wants to do, just for the purpose of that. It would also be better if this was a bit thicker. As you can see, it's quite thin. That's my thumb right behind it. It's quite thin. You know, these ones, pretty thick. Look at that. Let's do a little comparison. It's almost the same, just it's a slight bit thicker. Even the material itself is a bit thicker. I wish I could take this off, and I couldn't. But even then, it wouldn't fit. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this. Been having it for about a month. They're great, honestly. I mean, I love them. They fit well. Not really fogging as much, not having that issue that much. Pretty sure it's mainly just the dust. But when it gets dusty, it's really hard to see, right? But I mean, what's expected? or if you sweat, it might even possibly get fogged in the inside from the steam coming off your sweat. But for 15 bucks, it's pretty good. I'd probably say this is better to use in a work environment rather than tactical environment for like airsoft purposes. I mean, I guess you could, but if you're doing some like, let's say, outdoor airsoft, no, well, I wouldn't trust these. Yeah, if you're going to the shooting range, absolutely would work. I would trust these. I'd recommend them, but not for actual scenarios. Like, let's say you had say you're in the service. You know, wouldn't recommend these. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching this first video on these goggles. If you guys know any better goggles out there, comment down below. I'd appreciate it. See ya.